There is a man who knows how to campaign.
Give it to that man.
I'm telling you.
Give it to that man.
There was someone who was saying Mushina and Sammy.
Yeah, and Sammy, yeah. Hiyo nao campaign zao zilichacha. Hadi gas zikanunuliwa.
But the funniest part was, you know, that campaign was not even Sammy against this other guy, Mushina.
Yeah.
It was Ruto against
That included the thousands of 60G that leaders, mattresses, sijui barabara
ilijengwa usiku the day before election.
I'm telling you, barabara ilijengwa in less than 24 hours.
It was so funny. Like wase mnaamka kwenda kuvote, mnakuta barabara amjaiona lami.
What?
Unajua tunakujanga tunaambiwa mnaitisha barabara, mnaambiwa budget ishafanywa, budget ishaekwa, pesa ishafanywa nini hakuna do. The government has money.
Ni kama if you want infrastructure now we need to
MP wenyu akufe.
Yeah, by election for you know.
Olkalau walifikisha over 51%. That should tell you something. 2027 it will be hot.
And so what was
exactly what is happening in Mbere?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mbere walipelekewa transformers sahi haziko.
Ziling'olewa na usiku. Because they saw Kenya Power and then Kenya Power is like, oh, we're just doing some renovation.
Yeah, renovations
kidogo hawana transformers.
That transformers zilipelekwa Olkalau. Immediately Olkalau lost.
Zote zikaenda.
Ni kuzungusha tu ni
chain. Tusimame pamoja tukue. Let us not be preaching water while we are drinking wine. Tafadhali, when we say it's one term, when we say it's one term, yeah, whatever you'll be supporting, let's just support each other and let us come to a conclusion tukiwa si wote kama a nation.
Yeah.
And when you hear that bell, you know it's time for the
Unfiltered Campus Vibe.
Brought to you courtesy of Rising Tide Media Crew and Talanta MKU. So once again, all of my people, buenos dias, buenos tardes, buenas noches. You suspended that thing. I mean, come on, guys.
The introduction.
I am not alone in the building, so I hope your week was fine and your weekend even fine now with Spain making history. So guys, karibuni sana to season 3 episode 9, guys. Only one more episode and we call it a wrap for season 3.
Yeah.
So welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Karibu sahau ungeanza. Karibu.
She's used to ladies on set.
Yeah,
so
true.
Tanya.
So guys, mkiniona hivi, naweza jishika hivi kama mama Reo because wanaenda Tonyalizo boy is my name, na kama kawaida na wapenda na atuko peke yetu ama nyanze na the lady at the end,
and then we introduce the guests.
The fine girl.
Girl. Anyways, wagwan wadau, ladies and gentlemen, hi. It's your girl once again, Wanja Mwangi, in the building. Na kama dawa. Msijali about the. I know right now the energy kidogo. Actually, these people drained me. But anyway, it is okay. Yeah, it was post. Yeah, post birthday. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining and tuning in. Hoping uko na pen na kitabu kwa sababu we are about to discuss a few things. Today we are creating impact. Yeah. So make sure uko na kakitu pale. Yeah. Jipange.
Yes, and so guys, this is the time we introduce our very handsome. Let me say, because we are beautiful. We definitely have a handsome man.
Anaka vizuri siti.
You like light skin.
Ameanza kujiongea mapema.
So welcome.
Thank you. My name is Martin Mboro. And of course, when you see me here, you know, anything to do with leadership, governance, and of course, politics.
Hey.
We have the
Nasikia
right
yo.
person for this job. But honestly, guys, how was your week? You know, a lot has been happening over the week. Hata sielewi,
Yeah, week
you
na
know.
weekend zote
We oh yeah,
zimeshikanishwa.
weekend, weekends, everything.
Yeah.
Mimi sijui kama mliona apology.
Tuliona.
Nyinyi mnaambiwangu I am sorry.
Mwingine anapewa 1 million in cash
Na Range Rover.
na range.
Hey Lord.
La gifts pia because kulikuwa na zile kaki.
Yeah.
Mnaambiwa I am sorry. Amnanunuliwa keki ya 100. Ni sawa.
Man, hata kiki at times hakuna.
Hata hiyo keki ya
Unaambiwa-
inakwanga
it's either you take
paragraph.
that sorry or you take that sorry. Otherwise,
Hakuna mali
hakuna
unaenda.
mahali unaenda.
unaenda.
Yeah.
Lakini mnataka sisi tufanye nini jamani?
Hey,
Try
did you
effort.
see what was that?
Effort.
That was too much.
Put in
I was
effort.
overdoing it.
No, it depends.
tired.
It depends with the person you. If you find value in your person, trust me, you will invest.
Yeah,
You can't invest or you don't say value.
Exactly.
But you don't invest that much.
There is no limit.
There's no
to
match
investing
for
in
investment.
someone you actually value. There is not at a number ati sasa imefika hapo ni mwisho.
And it's not a marriage contract.
No.
They're not married.
No marriage.
Okay, what is
They're
effort
just
to you?
dating.
What is effort to you?
Okay. It means a lot. I'll put on effort where I see there is a good future. But of course, you don't put effort where you're not sure if you're marrying that person.
So
Because
why are you dating
ladies
that
do
person if you
disappoint.
don't see yourself going in on
No,
this
you
person?
know, we
Huyu
say
alivunjwa.
I know. Huyo ako na behind story.
story.
Ungemta last week.
By the way, you should watch our last week's episode.
I will.
You will
please
get
do.
all the help you need.
Please.
I promise you.
I'll
I promise
definitely
you.
will.
Please.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, Anja, how was your week?
My week was hectic and
Uh-huh.
also good because I had work on Saturday and the following day was my birthday. I was disappointed kiasi because I got too much nini at work, so I didn't. My nail appointment ika clash, so I was not able to do my nails for my birthday. But well, I ate. Guys, I ate. Nitafute niwape picha. Yeah, I looked pretty nice. It was good. It was good. A good number of my friends were able to show up because it was them even who planned it. Me just niliji avail to.
Just we
Yeah,
too.
we fika too. So yeah, they my friend did me a nice thing, and then that day I met someone.
Hey.
Yeah, when you talking.
Nyota, I love this. Your skin is really shining bright. I need to
Yeah,
tap
I'm
into that.
receiving flowers tomorrow.
No way. And yes.
How was your week?
My week was good. Actually, it was really, really nice. What did I do? I went home.
That is what you did.
Oh, I confronted someone I had been postponing to confront, and at least finally I got the closure that I needed. So that was a plus for me. I felt so mature about it.
Yeah.
It hurt, but at least now I know better.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
Oh God, thank you.
I've been there before. I love that for you.
Thank you. So then I just decided to go home. I felt like I couldn't be in Thika, especially. Yeah, but home is always great. I mean,
Yeah, home is always
I
the
mean,
best
so-
place to unwind.
home is the best place to go, but now nationwide a lot has been happening other than the apology. You know, but Kenya sahi unalala tu unaamka unapata butwa
Unapata-
left, right, center. anything can happen.
I'm telling you.
Anything can happen. I mean, Ruiru tuko na mtu
Anaumana.
Ukikaa mbaya Rero unaamka na mahikis kwa shingo.
I'm telling you. Actually, I was to say that. Ukiona ni kama hujanini sana, kimbia Ruiru. You'll get that sorted.
You know, I was talking to my brother. He actually lives in Ruiru, and he was unwell yesterday. So, uko sure hujaumwa? Like, are you okay? Are you sure? Like, hujapitia mahali ukaumwa? Okay, is that even real? Is it witchcraft? Is it mental health? Like, nini hiyo?
And you know, the most weird thing is, unaona vile inaweza kuja ni kuume utoke damu, like you are getting beaten, na damu ionekani.
Yeah.
That's the most weird thing about it.
So
Like
like,
they're saying it's
meno
like a
inaingia
real
ndani.
vampire. Unaona vile vampires zinakuanga? Like anakoma lakini huwezi ona damu. That's the most weird thing about this story.
Na when you're wameumwa, do they have any conditions afterwards? Like,
Not really, only injuries. Because I saw a man alikuwa amekuwa maplasma. Is it zinaitangwa plaster?
Yeah.
Hizo mabandages ameumwa kwa mkono. But there is no blood, just injuries.
That's weird.
weird.
Transylvania imekuja. Umeleta
Vampire Diaries season
Netflix should consider coming to film
Vampire
Kenya.
Diaries the next season inafaa
walienda
kushutiwa.
walitoka Netflix haiko Kenya for now, but
I know.
we are still trying. Oh, and Spain won the World Cup. I know generally angekuwa ananipiga mangumi, but generally loves Argentina.
Tulikufa na yeye.
Although to be honest, it was more of hate watching. I don't know if that's a
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Like because maybe my team was England. Hata nilikuwa na jersey, and it's also the jersey I got my brother, an England jersey. Yeah, because I mean England, why not?
Yeah.
At least we got bronze. But this year Spain, Argentina, to most people honestly it was more of hate watching. Like Messi asibebe kikombe. Like seriously, we love Spain because niliwatch your game na my mom, so mom so tuna support nini Spain final.
Nani hivyo?
Tulika mpaka saa 9 and like it's Spain. But honestly Spain had a really great game.
Yeah, sure.
Yamal really did that
At
at 19.
You know, I had to
Mimi
search him up
unajua
and like, what do you mean?
alifanya nika question. I'm 22. He's 19. Akona very promising love.
I tell you.
Akona pesa. Akona good career, good.
But do you know the reason why his love is promising is because he has already made it at a young age.
Yeah.
Hata ukipatana na mtu amemake it sahi, you will definitely want to stick there.
Oh yeah.
Ukifanya kosa wewe ndo uta apologize wa kwanza. Very true.
Kwa sababu pia umetoana mbali, si ati
Yeah.
like we've come from far, so okay, I don't know how far it is. He's only 19 though. But maybe pia they have history.
No, if you like nini ukifanya like some nini research and all that, the girlfriend alikuwa amevaa chain of the numbers that amecheza nazo since he began his career.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. I know.
Akicheza
Anaongeza.
Hey.
Yeah. A custom made one.
But that
Si by
is
the time
nice.
nanili walitakuwa imejaa.
Ama atakuwa na vapasi.
Maybe. Anyway, at least Spain got another star added to their badge. And yeah, buenos dias, my people. It's hola, my people. The whole of this week.
Ukiwa mtoto.
Imagine.
You're playing with
But
your
Messi is a
father.
legend.
Unamweka chini.
No,
That
namweka
is amazing.
chini. Yeah.
So
That
at
was
least
so
he had
impressive.
the right mentorship with the right kind of people wenye walimuonesha kutoka akiwa mdogo. So I guess he has grown up in football since he was a child, which explains a lot because he had a really good game.
Sasa Messi amebaki tu kukua koti. He's no longer the goat. Kila mahali ulikuwa unasema Messi the goat. Sasa hizi ni Messi the coat. Amekuwa tu koti.
But you know, he has already lived a good legacy.
Yeah,
legacy
Like already
behind
ashaacha nini yake. So I personally didn't want him to win this World Cup because I felt it's time to pave way
for the
new people,
others, for the
young
new people to.
Alafu you see all the other legends. Hakuna legend ametoka na kitu.
Yeah.
Neither a golden boot, a golden whatever, wote wameenda tu home.
and he has
Everyone was rooting for Ronaldo.
but for Ronaldo Portugal
walifeel mbaya.
sawa, but they didn't have a good game from the start. If you watched Portugal's first game, ungeona tu but I would feel Ronaldo's pressure in as much as people term him and Mbappe as selfish with the ball. Angalia, are we talking about Argentina or are we talking about Messi? Are we talking about Spain or are we talking about Lamine Yamal? Are we talking about Portugal? Are we talking about Ronaldo? Like, if your team fails, see country yenu, see team yenu, it's you as
It's
Messi,
you as an
you as
individual,
Ronaldo.
yeah.
And if you succeed, ni wewe. If they succeed, it's you. So definitely uko na hiyo pressure. I'd understand mimi nikishika ball nataka nifunge bao because people will talk. People will say I didn't do justice for my team.
You are the star of the team.
Exactly. So I'd feel the kind of pressure he had considering his, is it 41 years old right now. This is his last World Cup. He's not playing the World Cup again. I think actually he's retiring from football. So I'd understand the kind of pressure and stress that was on him. And maybe he didn't really have a very supportive team because not everyone will understand.
But
He played well, but
well.
his team
let him down to the
But one person that I saw that needed to be commended, and I hope he really got that recognition, was the keeper to Argentina. Keeper alikuwa fiti.
I tell you,
Huyo keeper
I thought
alikuwa
he'd
fiti.
win
Do you know
the
I
Golden
watched?
Glove.
Yeah. Do you know I watched? I was like, if this guy doesn't get recognized, nitatoa vurugu.
That was
Because that was like some really nice.
know,
The game was so
every
tight,
single, like,
but he was
Jude
able to maneuver, even though like they didn't win and everything. That keeper was really nice.
Really
You get
because
yeah.
hapo tungetoka na bao kama 10.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he pulled anafikia zote.
Yeah, that was
He
really
did.
nice. Like, congratulations to him.
But anyway, that was generally whatever was happening.
Yeah.
It's just
Down to
during
our
the week.
main.
Now to our main topic, and that is why we have this amazing guest. When if you see him, you know that it's leadership, there's governance, there's politics.
Yeah.
So Muliona, what happened in Olkalau?
Yeah.
We now have the MP elect. not
Yeah.
Hajakuwa sworn in, so it's MP elect.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys have been seeing whatever is. Do you think this is a reflection of what will be happening next year?
Yeah.
It definitely is. Because looking at history, politics is one funny thing. You can never ignore history when it comes to politics.
Yeah.
Back in 2022, when Ruto was the deputy president, when he was launching his party UDA, the funniest part was a by-election was held exactly 1 year towards elections, and UDA won in Mount Kenya region. That was in Kiambaa constituency when Kawanjiko became the MP.
Yeah.
And now Olkalau similarly
It
won
happened
a
to the
by-election
by-election.
1 year towards an
elections.
election.
Yeah.
And you know what they say about Mount Kenya region? When they move with the wave, that's it. They don't go back.
They don't go back.
But okay, I feel yes, it's true. But unless they bring division. You know, currently DCP is loud.
Yeah.
Ndio
Yeah.
imeshika sana
Yeah.
Mount Kenya
Yeah.
region.
Yeah.
But we also have a party like Jubilee. I think that's is it Matiang'i who is with Jubilee Amani? I think it's Matiang'i, yes. And Jubilee pay because of Uhuru to some point it had a say in Mount Kenya region.
Yeah.
So if they get an opposition that can hold parties like Jubilee, and is it Jubilee, DCP, and there's another party I'm forgetting the name. I think that might bring division to Mount
But
Kenya.
the thing
and that,
is, Rigathi has managed to push Jubilee from a national status to a regional status. Because right now in Kisii you cannot vie with any other party.
Yeah.
Kwa ground Jubilee ndo inasikika
Yeah.
because of Matiang'i.
Yeah.
When you come to Mount Kenya region, in Olkalau there was a Jubilee candidate, but hatukumjua.
Yeah.
I thought we were only two contestants.
But then mimi
I thought
nilijua
you
There
were
are more
only
than
two.
7.
the main ones when
Yeah.
nilijua were from UDA
And,
Yes.
and
DCP.
DCP.
So now unaona hapo chini there is another contestant. I'm like,
Hao walikuwa wapi?
Hadi ndio watakupoteza kura. Nyinyi ndio
Eh.
mnapoteza kura.
And the funniest part was the MP who passed away was from Jubilee, was not even from UDA. Alisema he was among the few MPs who were elected with Jubilee in 2022 in Mount Kenya region.
In fact, the one who the late MP before the new one, he was what was I supposed to say? He was elected. He has been the MP since 2013.
Yeah.
So you see, 2013 was the time Uhuru was getting into the seat.
Yes.
So he got in.
Through
with-
TNA, then
yeah.
Jubilee came in
Then Jubilee came,
2017,
yeah,
2022. Actually, you can imagine the power he had convincing people to vote for him with the Jubilee.
Yeah.
And in Mount Kenya region, they had what we consider to be the yellow fever because of the
Yeah,
yellow
yeah,
party colors of
yeah,
UDA.
yeah.
It was very hard to convince people, and he won for a third term.
Yeah.
But now it was very hard for Jubilee to retain that seat because DCP has really taken over the ground.
Yeah, but now if there is a man who knows how to campaign,
Give it to that
campaign.
man.
I'm telling you.
Give it to that man.
Rigathi.
Actually, there was
Rigathi
someone who was
can.
saying okay, but Ruto pia, okay, I'm sorry, His Excellency.
Usikujiwe, unataka Subaru kala gani?
But I think black looks good. Yeah.
Girl.
Simuliona huko ni wanazunguka na Toyota
Nilikuwa naona.
So His Excellency disputed and said even without Rigathi Gachagua he would have won. But there was also someone who said that kama si Gachagua, then Ruto will not have managed to campaign properly as he did. Initially, from the word go, it was either Kindiki or Gachagua to become the vice president. And he was weighing between the two. And honestly speaking, at that time, they said Kindiki had higher chances of becoming the vice president, but he had to go for Gachagua because of the whole campaigning thing and all that. And that's why he's no longer there. I mean, I don't need you anymore. I'm already in office. So now let me take the
The one I
The one I
wanted.
wanted.
Yeah, the one I
It's like the
wanted.
story of Leah and Rachel
Yeah.
in the political circus right now.
But politics is a dirty game.
Yeah.
For real.
I'd want to also engage with our audience, just in case those who didn't have a clue. Olkalau had by-elections.
Yeah.
And I'm going to read the candidates and the votes that they got,
Okay.
and the political parties that they were from. So we had our winner, who was Sami Kamau Ngotho from the Democracy for the Citizens Party, DCP. There was Samuel Mushina Nyaga from UDA. There was Wilson Kigwa from Jubilee Party.
Yeah.
There was Stephen Wanyoike Waithaka. Sasa hawa ni wenye tuko tunajua. National Liberal Party. There was Timothy Kamau Kariuki, People Movement Party. There was Edwin Kariri Moshiri, Party of National Unity, PNU. There was Abdi Fatah Hussein.
Hey.
That's new.
Political Party, FPK.
Uh-huh.
There was Edward Mathenge from Kenya Mzalendo Movement. And there was Rachel Wangui Njoroge from People Democratic Party, PDP.
There's even a lady.
Yeah, no.
I'm surprised.
So the votes got distributed as follows. Sami Kamau Ngotho, who was the winner, carried the votes by 35,440. Samuel Mushina Nyaga from UDA, 5,450. Wilson Kigwe, Jubilee Party, 198 votes. Stephen Wanyoike Waithaka, NLP, 103 votes. Timothy Kamau Kariuki, PM, 51 votes. Edwin Kariri Moshiri from PNU got 28 votes. Abdi Fatah Hussein got 19 votes. Edward Mathenge Mwaniki from KMM got 16 votes. And lastly, Rachel Wangui Njoroge, PDP, 11 votes.
Sasa watu wa 11, 16, 19. Yote ni familia ama like what?
Ay, family nakwanga ndogo hivyo.
By the way,
You
okay,
couldn't
maybe
convince a whole
family,
extended family to
neighbor.
vote for you. Ama neighbor, church.
Like maybe Olkalau hakukuwa kwao home.
Walikuja
yeah.
kutest ground.
Wamekuja.
Sasa ni familia yake na a few of the
A
Kwani
few of the
wako wana
close
campaign?
friends.
Seta mtu transfer votes za mabeshte zako na wapeleka kwa constituency yako.
But honestly, were they not campaigning? Because I didn't see anyone
By the
talking
way,
to people. I only saw Mushina and Sami.
Yeah, and Sami, yeah. Hiyo nao campaign zao zilichacha. Hadi gas zikanunuliwa.
You know, I saw,
But the funniest part was, you know, that campaign was not even Sami against this other guy,
Yeah.
Mushina.
Yeah.
It was Ruto against
And against
Rigathi.
Rigathi.
Walikuwa wanapimana who has
Yeah.
the ground, who has
the
power
ground.
over the mountain.
and Gachagua didn't invest as much.
He didn't.
Well, he also is saying that the government has used over over 1 billion or what? And then, but I saw CS Ruku commented on it and actually said that they did not use the government's money.
yeah.
If anything, the money that was used was from the UDA
party.
party because they normally receive money as registered
Political
party.
party,
And he said that the estimated budget for that whole campaign was approximately 100 million Kenyan shillings.
But that's
That
a
included
lie.
the thousands of 6 kgs, that leaders, mattresses,
Hey.
the boards,
Shuka bei.
na nini hizo zingine, the fish fingers.
The fish boats.
Kulikuwa na 2 fish
Fisherling.
boats na 2 fish fingerlings.
20,000
Hey.
20,000 za ku enhance aquaculture in
Yeah,
that place.
aquaculture,
And I'm
yeah.
like, okay, but other than that they also had other developments. Sijui barabara, the
Barabara
railway
ilijengwa
line.
usiku the day before
What do
elections.
you
I'm
mean?
telling you, barabara ilijengwa in less than 24 hours.
It was so funny. Like wase mnaamka kwenda kuvote, mnakuta barabara amjaiona lami.
What?
Mnamkadhiri kwenda kuvote, mnakuta lami ilishatengenezwa na hamkuiacha jana usiku.
I think we need a by-election in Weteithi huko ndani.
We need it sometime.
We need it sometime.
Ama huko Kiganjo.
Yeah.
Kwanza Kiganjo.
Kwanza
Hey.
Kiganjo. Hey.
It was so weird though. And then the funniest part was pali Moses Kuria aliita huyu Samingodho nini chokora. And Medho said chokora wetu ndo tutavotia. And then he made the people on their candidate because the side of the government was saying our say hawana do. And then Medho came and told the people jua tuna pesa simtuchangie tu kila mtu 10 bob you can imagine ulikuwa unaleta so unarudishiwa 90 bob yako. We don't want your 100, we only want 10 bob from you.
Wow.
And that is how people came to love him. Like tunapoa pesa kule tunakuja tunaleta huku.
You know watu walikuwa wanapatiwa pesa. I was reading a certain article and they were saying like Olkalou was kind of business was so low, the economy was so poor, but your time ya campaign to elections, bars were being filled, marketplaces zimejaa, maduka zimejaa, like ni mathaa watu wanakosa change kwa hoteli. I'm like, okay, I wish I went to Olkalou for like a week, you know.
Yeah, you know.
Ungelipa rent. One day was enough to pay rent.
Vacation.
Unajua na bed yako ya 4500 unaenda tu siku moja, siku mbili tu zimetosha. Unalipa rent na unanunua shopping hivyo.
Na unatulia for a whole month. Na unachukua gas.
Unachukua sio hiyo ushachukua.
Lakini hiyo gas utarifilia wapi?
That's the problem. What brand is that?
It was purple in color.
I've never seen a gas that's purple.
Because yenye inakaribia ni Afrigas, but
blue. Yeah, it's blue.
So I don't know. Maybe
and the way Mount Kenya region hates this government, it will be very hard for people to refill those gases. Because mimi usiniletea gas kayo ati nikurefilie.
Alafu
niletea brand najua.
You know, there's a certain MB aliwaambia be very cautious when you use those gas cylinders. Zimetoka wapi? What brand is that?
Inaka zile za unaona hizi pads zenye wanapeananga za government. Zenye wezi toa mahali.
Shanga zinatokanga wapi by the way, because you'll never find them in any supermarket or any shop.
And they always come up whenever there is a
campaign.
Auto is yona tena kasio campaign.
Zinatokeanga once in 5 years.
I tell you, once in 5 years and
say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
But what I think one thing we learned about Olkalau is that this government has money.
Yeah, it does.
But it's our money.
Unajua tunakujanga tunaambiwa mnaitisha barabara mnaambiwa budget ishafanywa, budget ishaekwa, pesa ishafanywa nini hakuna do. The government has money.
Ni kama if you want infrastructure now we need to
MP wenyu akufe.
Yeah, by election for you know.
At this point they should enhance the security of our members of parliament because you guys.
But Olkalau gave us
roads.
the blueprint. Because you know we've been having several by-elections in Malava, in Kajiado, in Berenod. But Olkalau, they are the goats of these by-elections.
They are the goats.
Okay, but I guess we also had somewhat similar cases. Okay, some of the things that were reported in Olkalau, we also saw them in Mbeere North.
Yeah, true.
Because in Mbeere North, it was more of Rigathi Gachagua and His Excellency, definitely.
But now the difference was the candidate for Mbeere North was from DP political party. The political party associated with the former speaker Justin Muturi, because they had a DCP candidate who was actually more popular than the DP candidate. But now they decided, since Rocco was the MP before he became the CS to pave way for that by-election, they decided since he was from DP, they should give DP the chance to campaign. Because I understand from the perspective of the United Opposition or the United Alternative Government, as they call themselves, is that omeka ile paktea, if there is a by-election and my political party ndio ilikuwa imehold hii kiti, all the other parties should not field a candidate in that specific seat. But so when it came to Olkalau, Rigiji became defiant. He said, this is my background. I need to assert authority. I need to do something.
I need to do something. And
that's why you saw the likes of Jeremiah Kioni, the former SG. I think right now is the current deputy party leader or something. You saw him saying that Rigiji is bullying them. He's twisting them in the Olkalau by-election, that he should leave the seat to Jubilee. But then Rigiji was telling them, you guys want to be president, you want to field a candidate as president, come 2027, but you cannot campaign kwa ground in a mayor by-election. If you are really that strong as you are telling us, as you are trying to force us to support your candidate, leteni mse wenyu kwa grau. Akuja campaign mse wenyu. Tuone ni nani ako na power. Because you saw Rigiji kuingia grau. In Olkalau. He was kind of trying to groom Medho for a national position. And I think I won't be surprised seeing Medho being the flag bearer of DCP. I won't be surprised because he's the kind of charm that the nation currently
Yeah.
needs, because kuna ile picha ya Sifuna kwa umbali, everyone is like we need change, we need to see new faces. I know in DCP Rigiji cannot vie from what I understand, because kesi yake bado ijaisha, bado kote ijamua if anaweza vie ama. And of course that is a costly affair, and time is running. He needs somebody else to kusimamia Mount Kenya region. Of course, in as much as the youths might not accept this, but it is a fact, Sifuna will need Mount Kenya region. Whether we like it or not. I'm a youth, I support Sifuna. But whether we like it or not, he will need the Mount Kenya vote.
But also, Sifuna has a great voice.
Yeah,
And if
he
you listen
does.
to him, he's also someone who knows how to talk to people.
Like,
I just pray the system doesn't corrupt him.
Yeah.
So the thing
you
is,
can-
if you put him with someone who has the votes and the money, of course the money will come.
Hey, the money is
Pesa
The
Yeah.
money is there.
The money is
Now the problem is, who will be his running mate? Will he be the DP or will he be the presidential
Yeah, the
aspirant?
presidential
The question here is, who will be his running mate, either as DP or as president? And I won't be surprised if it is either Medho or Kangata, because Kangata has placed himself strategically in the Linda Mwananchi faction, but he's still courting Rigiji, still courting DCP. Wajua Kangata wanamuitanga Kangata wa mabarua. Akiona kitu imeenda ambaye anaandika mabarua. In 2017 he wrote a letter to Uhuru. Kamwambia we need a new political party. Back then he was an MP for Kiharu, the current where Dindenyoro is currently the MP. He was the MP back then. Then he became senator for Murang'a. 2022 akaandika barua ingine. Kaambia Uhuru, vile si tunaona kupandisha Raila mlima itakuwa ngumu. Uhuru didn't listen. Recently he wrote an open letter to UDA. You know what it means. His letters have never been wrong. But he has not yet announced which political party he will go with. But if you listen to how he has been talking, he has always said, ile chama inakula sahi Mount Kenya region is DCP. And of course, he wants to survive the game, either to go to a higher position, either as CS or DP or president, or to be retained as governor for Murang'a. And of course, he will have to go with DCP. Otherwise, Rigiji is a bully when it comes to politics.
That's true.
Hey.
I have a question on that. We also saw that the IBC passed a law that when you're campaigning in certain regions, you're not supposed to surpass a certain amount of money. Do you agree to that? Like kama mambo you're supposed to use, I saw like somewhere like Kibra is supposed to be 14 million isipite hapo. I think North, is it Norhur? Hey, somewhere there in northern Kenya. I think that's the place with the highest budget. I'm not sure. It was something roughly 22 million. And I'm like, do you feel this is necessary? Because I mean, if I'm a political leader and I'm campaigning, I can use as much money as I want to campaign. It's my money, quote unquote. Do you feel it's right?
It is. Because most of this money that is being used for campaigns, ni pesa imeibiwa kwa gava. You see, right now, there is an analogy. People say that when it comes to leaders from other regions, pesa itaibiwa, but you won't see it moving around the country. But when it comes to leaders from Mount Kenya region, itaibiwa mkule pamoja. Because they'll steal money, go invest, build hotels, build universities and all that. They are employing people. In as much as, yes, they are building generational wealth, they are employing people. So, yes, tunaiba na tunakula na nyinyi. So, amwezi teta. Unaona? So, ikifika ni campaign, niliiba 1 billion yangu. Nikuje niangusha 1 billion Thika constituency. Do you know what that is doing to the economy? It is destroying the economy. The same thing that happened to Olkalou, because madhao tu ndo ziliangushwa huko. Like there was hakuna 100 notes, hakuna 50 bobs, hakuna easy 500, like they are in shortage because pesa yenye iko huko mingi ni 1000 peke yake. So inakuwa ngumu, economy tu inaharibika. So unakuta hadi ukienda kubai kitu kwa duka unaambiwa wewe tu buy kitu imefika dhao, hiyo ina change. Ama uache hiyo ka 500 yako utakujia kitu kingine kesho
tukipata change.
Unaona? It destroys the economy. So if you ask me, it's a good thing if they cap the amount of money that is being used per constituency or per region to campaign. But again, it's politics. It's always dirty. The one thing I can assure you is naweza kuwa nasimama kiti Tony hapa ukuje aseme I'm supporting Laxi. Aseme nimepeana gari 5 zifanye campaign, nimemtoleshia t-shirts 1000, nimemprintishia posters 50000. But mimi nilimpea pesa ende afanye hiyo kazi yote. It's my money.
My God,
just that I'm also trying to build her politically. Maybe pia anamgroom ile wakati nitatoka MP niingie governor akuwe MP wangu kwa hiyo kiti, unaona? I'm trying to groom her. So pia najaribu kuonyesha watu hata huyu si mchache. It's my money. Politics is always that dirty.
I am trying to imagine 2027, and especially because we saw the level of we are seeing the level of Kunism is at a very high rate in the country, and we saw the same thing happening in Berry North, and now in Olkalau. I was reading they had over 70,000 registered voters, but only roughly 50 something of 40 that actually turned up to vote.
That was a good number. If you ask me, for a by-election
That
with
is
over a
really
50% voter turnout, that is a huge number, and that really communicates something. Because I know kwa by-elections it's only inakuanga maybe 30%, 35%. Hata ukiangalia Mbere hawakufikisha 50. Hawakufika 50. Ukiangalia kule Malava hawakufika 50%. But hii Olkalau walifikisha over 51%. That should tell you something. 2027 it will be hot.
And so what was the essence of, okay, do you think those goons were there to intimidate the voters?
Definitely.
They were moving from polling station to
polling station.
I think I was watching there is a documentary that NTV did some few days ago concerning the goonism that happened around that time.
That time.
Na ukiangalia the people who are controlling these goons are actually the state actors. People in the state. I only want to mention names for my safety.
For your safety. For the sake of your safety.
For the sake of my safety, I only want to mention names, but there are people who are known in the state. People are holding parastatals as chairpersons. Others are MPs, sitting MPs actually, not the ones who are vying. Ministers. Unakuta msi amekuja na Prado amefuatwa na maaskari nyuma yake ukimsumbua. I think there was even a recording that was going around about the women rep for Muranga akitishia wase wenye walikuwa huko. He called someone akamuuliza unafanya nini Olkalau na huko kwenye si Olkalau, akamwambia nitakutumia nitakutrack hadi mahali huko. It was so wild, and I can tell you whatever the government is doing, it will really affect the 2027 vote, because wajua even the 2007-2008 elections, the election violence that occurred during that time ni kitu ilianzia just vile unaona sasa
hivi. But then again ukipata yes kuna goonism ina happen. There was a journalist that was injured Enos, and alikuwa tu ameenda kufanya kazi yake, and I don't feel like that is right, because having unashoot a tear gas can start someone's leg, that can really cost that person a lot, kwa sababu ni sawa umemshoot, ni sawa umempiga, and then
you know I feel like they do that to suppress. Maybe let me tell you, kazi ya journalist na reporters inakuanga kuget and to cover the truth in the story, the things people don't see behind the scenes. That is the work of. So at some point I feel like they felt intimidated. But because lakini mbona uko intimidated? See, as long as you're doing the right thing, why would you want to hurt someone who's just trying to cover for the public and trying to show the public that this is exactly what goes on, even if vitu who happen kwa ground, all that.
Because if you watched I also watched the documentary, and literally they were I feel like NTV should just take DCI, because I'm telling you, they'll track you from you are here on Thursday, on Friday you showed up in a different outfit, you wore this, you had this. I know there was a guy with a maroon jacket and khaki pants, kuna ule wa the sling bag, the walkie-talkie, and they'll track you from day one to the very last day. And there was also a video where they were showing journalists who were being attacked literally, even at gunpoint. You are recording with your phone, because this lady who was running alikuwa na simu, so she just ran to the van ya kampuni akarusha simu yake ndani, and then she started like akimbia. And then there was also another lady mwenye yako ndani hiyo. Sasa the goons came at gunpoint, amemshikia gun, let us simu. Like let us, what are you recording?
And the worst of it is that pia wenye waliumizwa, see, they were taken to the GM Memorial Hospital, hawakutibiwa. the doctors turned them away. But I understand the doctors a bit because they are also fearing for their lives. People waliambiwa wa majamaa wakikuja, don't you dare.
But we also had one person who lost his life.
Yeah.
And he was injured by heavily armed security officers and these organized groups. Because there was also a place where they found there's this person who was attacked. I'm forgetting his name. He's also into
Kanini Kega.
Yes, Kanini Kega was attacked. And when they were uncovering the scene, the journalists they found a live bullet, and that is evidence. So they took it to the police station, and the police turned them away. They're like, no, we cannot record this. We cannot do this.
This
they
is
went
a
to
live
another.
bullet.
This is a live bullet,
No,
but the
walikata
police
kuchukua
officers
kama
turned
evidence.
them away.
Wow.
Wakaenda the next police station and the same thing happened. Walikata kuandikisha statement, walikata kuchukua hiyo bullet, they refused. So definitely even the police officers are being intimidated by the government. And you only because I remember
Ama the people who are in charge of those positions, like huge positions.
that is why you'll find someone like Rigiji saying, CS Murkomen alituma, he sent, I saw him, he was talking, alisema Murkomen sent those goons. Because I mean, who are they? Police officers won't just wake up and decide to go to the street.
But again, you see, the government was trying really hard to make sure either the by-elections was cancelled or it was postponed. Because they knew the inevitable, but they didn't want ifike to that point. You remember hadi kuna point Rigiji alipena speech I think a week before the elections telling the Linda Mwananchi, please don't come to Olkalau. If you're coming to Olkalau, come and campaign for a different candidate, not DCP.
Not DCP.
But wao walikuwa nataka wende wa campaign DCP because they were seeing DCP is winning this seat. They just wanted to offer their support. Akasema my boys kina Medho and the rest wenye wako huko kina Senator Karongo Wadhangwa and the MP Wanjiko Mohia, they are doing a good job. If they need me, they'll call me. I'm a force to reckon with in Mount Kenya region. If they need me, they'll call me, but they are holding the ground well and good. But akawaambia nyinyi wacheni kierere. I think it was directed to Kangata. Watu waliona ikikaa rude, but you saw what happened to Kangata when he went now to Nyahururu. His driver was shot, his car was shot at. Ndo sasa wakaona enyewe sometimes when Rigiji is talking, he's talking from a point of information.
But I feel like in as much as Gachagua might be out of the government, he still has eyes and ears inside the government. Because he'll be saying things and you're like, how did you even know that?
How did you?
But you know he's been part of the system since the 90s.
So he knows. I think
and you know the system was created the government intelligence system ilikuwa strong time ya Moi because Moi had the intels. Hakuna kitu ingefanyika any part of the country within 24 hours akose kujua. And Rigiji was part of that system back then. So whatever tactics you are seeing him employ right now is exactly what was happening back then. Ati, I have my people in the government, I have my people in the other political parties, I have my people inside my party. Whatever is happening, whether good or bad, najua.
And a quick question to all of us. What do we learn from the Olkalau voting system of voting and actually guarding your votes after voting? Because according to the constitution, we are supposed to vote and leave. Immediately after you cast your vote, you leave. But now what do we learn from the Olkalau voting process?
The one thing I learned about the Olkalau voting process is that the power belongs to the people. That is the Article 1 of the Constitution. And they can either exercise it directly or indirectly through elected representatives. But now in Olkalau, they decided to express it directly. These are our votes. We know IEBC currently is not credible to protect these votes. Tukiachia wale askari wako na the stuffed ballot boxes zenye ziko na the fake electoral papers. So we will guard it on our own. You know, it's the first time I'm seeing a civilian frisk a police officer. It's the first time I'm seeing a civilian frisk a police officer just to make sure the vote is guarded. And I think going forward, that is what we should be doing. Because tumeshikulia there is no credible election, hakuna free and fair election. I think in 2027, hata mi ukaniuliza ntalala kwa hiyo police station.
Exactly.
I wish we could have our content creators in those ballot rooms. Akihesabu tuko, hi guys, no, amefika kwa one, Gachagua guys, one.
Watu wa live.
alive. But we're alive.
There is a guy who came up with a system that is similar to that of IEBC. Eti mi tu ninaingia kwa system yangu kwa simu yangu, nasema niko kwa hii polling station, niko kwa hii stream, votes za wewe zimefika hapa naeka hapo. Votes zao zimefika hapa naeka hapo. Alafu mwingine kwa polling station anafanya the same thing. So yenyewe inaji-update kwa system such that by the time 2027 wasa wanaenda kule Bomas, tushajua ni nani prezo. Tushajua nani MP ni nani governor.
Tuko online tunaona unless now they cut even the internet.
Alafu kuna Starlink.
What happened?
Kuna Starlink.
But we hacked the president's website.
Maybe usicheze na Wakenya.
What can Kenyans not build? That is one thing I love about my country.
Yeah, me too. At this point, I love my country.
I'd not prefer to be anywhere else than in this country.
Yeah. But I feel there is so much that is happening in the government and in our country at large that is affecting the people, but the government just cares less. You know, to a point where you're like, like something has, maybe was something has happened to you, and you're like, should I go to police? Are you sure you're safe? You know, you might actually be safer on the streets than in a police cell. We saw the Albert Ojwang's imeanza kurudi tena, and apparently the is it not the CSIG? Forgetting, I am not so good with names.
Douglas Kanja.
This is Douglas Kanja. Is it Douglas?
No,
the previous
DIG.
one. The previous one.
Alikuwa anaitwa Kome or something.
I think so. Tuliona, they literally had the CCTV footage of men walking into Albert Ojwang's cell to intimidate him, but alipeleka hiyo footage na akasema ikuwa deleted. And within 4 minutes, that footage was deleted, and the person who was handling hiyo mambo ya CCTV was paid 3,000 Kenyan shillings. Just to carry out 3,000.
Bana mimi mnilipe
mnichukulie shamba Kamulu na mnijenge na mfanish
na mpake white.
But I think Olkalau walituonyesha njia. Vote moja ni 3M.
By the way,
vote moja ni 3M. Mkitaka kunihonga 3M. Hiyo ni starting price. Bado hamjaleta bot kwetu.
Tunaongea tu. Negotiation, consultation fee.
Because you cannot use me, because after all hata wakichaguliwa you personally will not benefit.
Exactly what is happening in Mbere.
Exactly.
Mbere walipelekewa transformers haya haziko.
Sisi zilingolewa na usiku. Because they saw Kenya Power, and then Kenya Power is like, we're just doing some renovations. Kidogo hawana transformers.
That transformers zilipelekwa Olkalau. Immediately Olkalau lost.
Zote kaenda.
Ni kuzungusha tu ni chain. Because I mean, are you that important that I can give you new transformers na mtumie?
Whoever is advising the government, I think they are doing a very terrible job. The problem with the current regime or the current people who are in government and those who are advising the current regime is that they are not looking at the history. Politics, hata uangaliangi hata ya nchi yenyu. Unaangalianga even the worldwide. I think it was in the 18th or the 17th century, I think somewhere in France or something, there was a first lady of a country. I really quite remember the story very well. The country was starving. Watu wako wana food. So yeye akakuja akaambiwa na one of the servants, the people are starving, wameandamana wako hapa kwa gate, wanataka chakula. Akauliza kwani what is happening? Akaambiwa hawana food. Hawana food gani na wanalima? Akaambiwa mashamba hazijatoa anything because nyinyi ndo mnawatax pesa mingi. So the queen said, if hawana food, let them eat bread. If they can't take bread, let them take cake. Because unajua hiyo ndo kitu alikuwa anakula kila siku. So she was assuming kila msee kwa grao ako nayo. And I think that is what is happening in the current regime. They believe because sisi tuko na do na sisi pia tunapendana kivyetu, pia grao inatupenda. Pia watu kwa grao wako na do. Because sometimes, sorry to say this, when you listen to the president speaking, sometimes you feel like he's out of touch with reality. I used to love him as a deputy president. I really used to love him as a deputy president because alikuwa anajua whatever is happening on ground. But right now, he's really out of touch with reality of whatever is currently happening. And that is what is
Kenya kwa TikTok.
Nalishafika. Sasa mnaniambia je?
You might find hata watu wenye the people who are under him give him a lot of information that is not actual information. Maybe alikwambia I want you to do this and this and this. Handle it. Just handle it. So however you handle it here, mwenye hata hajui how you handle it. Because definitely as a president, you have so many things happening. Now, honestly speaking, I feel like tumeumiza president wetu.
And then
he's losing weight.
but the thing is, I think whenever you're in a position of power, you really need friends who are truthful. Because unaona kama uhonye alikuanga na mabeshto wenye wanamwambia ukweli.
Yeah, true.
Akina David Morathe au majamaa, those people were close to him. They were like, hii constituency imeenda. Hapa kuko hivi, hapa kuko. They were not lying to him. Real intel kutoka kwa grao. Lakini currently, I don't think the current advisors of the government are doing the good job. Plus, they wanaachia Ruto kazi ya kupublicize the government. Ruto is not a blogger. And then wanaachia pia Dennis Itumbi. Okay, I believe Dennis Itumbi has done media or something. But again, there are even more professionals in a state house who can do the work ya ku-advertise prezo. So kila saa akishika mic, asha to promise kitu. Asha to promise kitu. I think by now, you see what Uhuru used to do. And I think I used to love what Uhuru used to do during his time. Mlikuwa mnateta sio amenyamaza hiyo time yote. Alafu after 3 months anatokelezea anakuja anasema fellow Kenyans, kila mtu ana relax
Like
alafu mnateta tena anakuja after 3 months fellow Kenyans. Kila mtu anatulia. But right now kitu kidogo hivi tushaitwa criminals.
Organized criminals. Lord.
So I think the people who are advising the government are really failing Ruto. Ruto he's not someone mwenye unaweza sema ati hawezi fanya kazi. I've seen him work as a deputy president, as an MP alifanya kazi, as a minister, even though there were some few scandals here and there. But Ruto is someone who can work. Again, the reason I'm saying the people who are surrounding him are the ones who are failing him. I want you to compare when Rigiji was the deputy president and when Kindiki became the deputy president. The executive used to perform. Easy mambo na tea reforms, coffee reforms, you know, they were left to the office of the deputy president. Of course akifanya kazi sifa inaenda tu kwa prezo. The deputy president is just a placeholder. Yeye tu ni alete sifa kwa prezo furahie, ya kanjwe zake aende. But the executive used to perform in as much as vile tu nilisema Rigiji is a bully when it comes to politics. Even when it comes to leadership, he is a bully. He demands for you ufanye kazi yako. Ka ufanye unaenda home.
I guess that is what made him now fall apart with the government.
Because he was even telling the truth. You know, Rigiji is the kind of man who doesn't filter his words. Vile iko. And I think that is one thing about Ruto I think we've seen since he became president. Huwezi mwambia kitu hataki kusikia. And I think that's one thing ilifanya wa fall out na Rigiji. Because atakuja kuambia grao ikupendi.
Na haitaki
hilo nataka kuleta. You remember ile the 2024 ile riots za 2024 hapo ndo walifall out when he went to Mombasa to give a speech akasema watoto wetu mkubali mkuje tukae chini tuonge, because if you remember watu walianza kusema kufa dereva kufa makanga. Then wakasema huyu makanga tunaweza mweka kidogo tukitafutanga wengine dereva aende kwanza, because Ruto came and called us criminals. And then you know sio procedure ati deputy president anapena speech after president. Ruto gave a speech at night and the following day Rigiji akaenda Mombasa akapeana speech. So they were like two contradicting speeches. Kwani hakuna coordination between the two offices. Sapo ndo cracks zilianza. And then it was
so
like
kitu maybe hata ilikuwa imeanza
from kitambo.
It's just that pole tu ndo.
And then sasa unasikia kuna point Rigiji anafikanga anasema I used to tell him wacha kuua watoto wetu, afadhali wewe washike wapeleke jela, wataachiliwa na wenye ataingia after sisi nini. I think that is one thing that made them to fall out.
With this current government, we have noticed a lot of bloodshed, especially with the young people, a lot of missing people, a lot of abductions, a lot of harassment, activists wanashikwa. Unashanga like what is happening in our country? And I feel like I also saw that the Americans were quarantined something in
Nanyuki.
And we've been so focused on what is happening in Olkalau, but kumbe kuna vitu zina
happen.
The High Court imekata vitu kama hizo. So you're like, what is really happening? Like, is the government listening to the people? Is the government concerned? You know, in as much as people don't like Trump, personally, I love that man. Because he's the kind of man who will protect his country. I will protect my people. And that is what a father does, the father of a nation. These are my people, and if I don't want Ebola in my country, Ebola will not come to my country. Now come to Kenya. Who is the father of of our nation? Who is defending the people of Kenya? Who is fighting for our justice?
Kenyans inakanga ni kama tunakuanga adopted. Foster mother, foster dad, honestly.
Unajua the adopted kindo wanga anateswa.
Exactly.
Because
Tunakanga katu kwa mama wa kambo. Mama wa kambo, mateso ni ya nini?
I just hope whatever happened in Uganda, whatever happened in Tanzania doesn't happen to Kenya. Because I feel in kama sasa the 207 it was more of this tribe against this. Now this time around it's the government.
Yeah.
Against
the
the
government
people.
against the people. Sasa isi ati nitenda nilipe maumau wakuje ni mimi nimetrain watu
Yeah,
wangu.
But now you know
And now they have
Kenyans
guns, they have
wakona that
guns.
revolutionary thing in them because even when the World War II came in and the colonial era in the whole world, Kenya ndo kulikuwa the most deadliest war ile ya the Mau war. If uende usome history ni kitu hadi inakuanga documented huko British huko Britain wanakuanga wame document wanasema of all the countries they colonized Kenya ndo waliona mbaya.
Kenya fought.
Ukiangalia hadi during the 1980s 1990s ile watu wakitetea multi-parties in 2005 time walikuwa wataka kuwa na constitutional change 2010 2024 the Gen Z protest actually Kenya ndo ilianzia protest in the whole world.
In the whole world so that people
Sindo tulianzanga protest and then sasa other countries sisi ndo hatuku succeed kitu tulikuwa tunataka hatuku occupy state house.
Oh, by the way,
but they wouldn't have allowed.
I think
They wouldn't have allowed. There was
we were this close to having a regime change. This close. But hatukufanya. But other countries wali manage. Some countries like
some
5 or
countries,
7 of them they managed.
Watu wana swim kwa swimming pool ya State House and that could have been me.
At one point Kenyans are not as united because kama tungekuwa united like the other countries State House not tungefika. Lakini kuna ile hofu ya what am I getting from this because if kama tulifika parliament and almost 100 people died what about that tukifika State House tutakufa wangapi?
And you know the problem, you know, in Kenya, I don't feel like the government is really following the constitution because we have a right to peaceful protest. But when we are planning for a protest, our roads
all
are
the
blocked.
times,
No
all
one
the
can
time.
come. Hata watu wafungui maduka, like they're not doing anything.
They're
You're
giving
being
us free public
intimidated
holidays
by the police, and you're like, why am I not being given a chance to participate in my democratic right? It's a right. It's in the constitution. Right. I'm supposed to protest peacefully, definitely. Like, and you will have protests with police officers who are literally guarding goons. Kuna guna haizi mshika, and you will find so many people in the police cells are innocent civilians.
But I feel like that is because of they know, as he had said, the power is in the people's hands. And with Olkalou, I guess we have learned that a lot. Like that is the thing that stood out in most of the things that we noticed. And I feel like because they know the power belongs to the people, they will intimidate these people to get what they want. You get? Yeah.
But then again, hapa ukiweka protest, ni sawa you have the right to peaceful protest nini. The government sasa ndio tena wanakuja na tugeuzia and they hire people tunakuwa good. Sasa inakuwa it's no longer ulienda hapo na motive ya peaceful protest. But ukitoka hapo kuna watu already washakanjwa dhao yao.
Unajua gava ikomboka.
Pia.
Wewe umetokea kuprotest, mtu amekuja kazi.
Unapata hiyo dhao.
Unakutangaa kwa government, you find that tumesema occupy parliament, si ndio? Waenda wa employ maybe 1,000 goons, wakiingia parliament wavunje kila kitu. Kuna mse anapata hiyo contract. Basi uliona 2024 kuna mtu alipata contract ya 70 million kurenovate parliament. Na ni kitu unaweza renovate na 10 million.
I was happy to see Mr. Speaker is alive. You know, he went hiding for some time. People actually assumed that he was dead. But I saw him the other day in JK Live and I was like, my boy,
but he was later arrested. He was arrested, akapelekwa kotini because of ile nini ya 2024.
But at least I saw...
but as long as he is alive, we thank God. Sasa wakimua itakuwa mbaya.
But do you think our government really cares?
No, it doesn't.
At this point,
they have already proved that.
They have already proved that. And I feel like
ukiguza utakuwa ni kama yenyewe umeguza vibaya sasa.
Unless unajua but unless iko ile mysteriously.
Maybe
hata hiyo mysterious
mbona inatokea mysterious.
Hata alikuwa na travel sijui akateleza kwa bafu.
Hiyo na tuwezi amini.
hizo zinakuanga uongo.
Hizo mimi na washo.
I feel like right now whatever the citizens are doing, especially the citizens of Kenya, we are really trying so hard to be alive, because as much as we are fighting for our country, we are fighting for a better system. It feels like it comes with a cost, and that cost at any day it can be your life.
For real.
So ni kama unaenda una trade, but you're trading so carefully, because
one mistake
stepping on thorns any day we have this regime.
Like the guy mwenye alikuwa anauza mask ilikuwa 2024
last year.
CBD tu anauzia wasema
mtu anapigwa na tear gas anataka 10 bob, na hivyo ndivyo tu alienda.
unajua vile biashara ya mask kuuza hiyo day. Have you guys ever gone to any protest hizo za 2024 ama 2025?
Like
mask ni kitu basic, huwezi ingia kunywa tear gas bila mask.
Na ukiuza moja 50 bob na normally inauzwa 10 bob, hiyo ni
na wase wanabuy.
Na watu wananunua.
And then unajua that time hata mimi nikiingia hiyo protest na feel like revolutionary. Unauza flag 5 so leta hiyo flag. Maji unauza sijui so mbili leta. Nitakupromote.
Akapata ile stray nini hivyo ndivyo tu akaenda.
Was it stray really?
Nah, it was
No, it was not. It wasn't. We saw him being gunned down, literally.
But then again, ukisema juu story ilienda hivi ikaenda hivi wakasema
Tonya documentary tuliona, we saw whatever happened.
Ukifuata proceedings ilienda hivi ikaenda hivi wakasema the policeman was innocent.
You know, I don't know what our DCI is doing, but I think they should take tips from NTV. You know, hata hii ni Olkalou, you could literally see these guns firing, wana shoot wakiwa kwa magari zao, and what if that bullet lands on someone? Who is going to be
I feel like saizi kwenye tumefika,
nothing will
the media houses that are supposed to, like, okay, personally yenye nime evaluate and all, it's NTV na CNN. La kina Larimado and all that. I feel like they have the most. You remember even the last documentary ya nini ilikuwa ya CNN ya Blood Parliament. I feel like because they really focus on what people do not see. Wengine wana
But then again we had Standard Media, lakini ni kama
wajua wako personal vendetta.
Wani kama wanaogopa
ni kama hawaogopi, wako tu
hakuna msimamo. Whether nilitatukiwa na 8 days, what's happening? You know, I'm still waiting.
Gazeti 8 days
we are waiting.
After that ni kama waliitwa kando waka
negotiate
something. But you know that Standard Media is like it's a fight between Gideon Moi and Ruto. And sikulikuwa na some rumors Ruto is trying to acquire Nation Media through some proxies because the number one thing about politics, and as a political strategist I know, you control the narrative, you control the ground, and the media is usually the pace setter. The media ndo wanga wanaamua chenye mtasikiza chenye hamtasikiza. Unaona hii kitu ya guns, if the media decided today ati hatuta air anything to do with guns,
we will just focus
na politics za kawaida tuseme there is peace, there is nini. Trust me, within 3 months you will see peace in this country. The media has that kind of power. But sasa
everybody has target yake.
Kila mtu akona target yake, unakuta
kisha tuletea dams sijui imefanya nini, umelipa as a journalist, and that is
but you know, the question is like, what is the government really benefiting from attacking or from harming the common mwananchi? You know, I was seeing videos of, you know, the Subaru, no, the Volkswagens and the Toyota Corolla, and you're like, hata watu wanakuwa harassed, are innocent people who don't even know anything. Like unapata watu wanakimbizwa wanaingia kwa mashamba, people are getting into hiding because there was a leader alikuwa anasema alikuwa kwa shamba kidogo anasikia gunshots. And it's like, what is happening? Kutoka nje then walikuwa wananyang'anywa masimu, unapofungua nifungulie nione gallery, have you recorded anything? So what are you really benefiting from all that fracas that you're causing? Because I am just a person minding my own business. I elected you in 2022 and I'm expecting to see changes which have not yet been seen, heard of. We're just hearing promises, tutafanya, tumetenga, we are doing this, we're working on this, but nothing is coming out from all of this. So what is the government really aiming for by attacking the common mwananchi?
If I was to answer that question, I think they are using the analogy. You see, in law they say that when it comes to law, umepelekwa kotini, you are the lawyer representing mse mwenye ameshtakiwa. The first thing you argue the case. If the case is not strong, you argue the opponent mwenye amekupeleka. sema hana right ya kunipeleka. If that is not the case, you argue procedure. Even whatever has been happening with ile kesi ya Rigiji, ilifika sasa point wakaona ile kesi ya Senate haiko strong, let us argue procedure. Was the procedure for impeachment correct? When the procedure doesn't work, you bang the table. Sasa government imefika hiyo point ya kubang the table because they don't have anything else to argue. And ikifika hiyo point ya banging the table, the lawyers will tell you hapo sasa ni pali either you raise your retainer, unakuja unaambia client wako, by the way hapa mali naona hii kesi imeanzia kuwa ngumu, utaniongeza mita zingine 2 because anajua in the end nitaenda ni lose, I better lose with some money in the account. Unaona, that is what lawyers do. They'll tell you that. Sasa gava imefika hiyo point eti let us bang the table, lakini if we are going out, if we are going down, tunaenda sisi wote. I think gava imefika hiyo point.
Like we're not
because
going to
at this point any sane politician knows this government is a one-term government. Because they are trying to argue the notion of the tyranny of small numbers. We have over 41 tribes in Kenya. The biggest tribes are those from Mount Kenya region, the Kikuyus. Sometimes you call them the Gema, the Kikuyu, Embu, Merus. Wakiwa pamoja is 7 million strong, close to 10 million votes. If they are doing hiyo ile wanasemanga kikapu moja, it's close to 10 million votes. Haya, wende kule kwa Luhyaland. Luhyas are the second wengi kabisa Kenya. And then you go to the Luos, then the Kalenjins, and then sasa hizi kabila ndogo ndogo. The tyranny of small numbers is nikikuja kwa Mijikenda naweza pata ka 500 votes hapo, 500k. Niende kule northeastern wa Somali nichukue 800k. Niingie kule kwa Wakikuyu nikatekate hizo votes nipate 500k hivyo. Ati ukiongeza hizo votes zote ata zitajaa arudi akuwe 2 term. But sasa ukiangalia what Rigiji has been doing, he's been trying to annihilate every kind of votes this government inaweza pata for them to be back. I think for Mount Kenya region he has already proven it will be very hard for this government to get the votes. Because there was a joke even that was going around ati hata wangetaka kurig, hata wangeongezea huyu candidate wa 20k votes bado angefika.
because that was like 35,000 and
5k.
And it's a point Rigiji has proven ile ya
1000.
Unajua watu walikuwa na ile msukosuko kidogo wako like hata mimi nilikuwa na feel like hii one time itakuwa ngumu. But for when Olkalau happened, I was very sure. Because this is 85%. If we get 85%, if it's a by-election and it's 85%, that can tell you one thing. 2027, it will be over 90%. The first time to happen like that in Mount Kenya region. Ukiingia kwa Waluya, and that's why I say Rigiji is a strategist and a bully at the same time. Cleo is the deputy party leader. Yeye ni Mluya. Kule kwa Waluya, anajaribu kutetea Sifuna because they know if they don't go with Sifuna, they are doomed to fail. So he knows DCP supporting Sifuna tuko na kura za Waluya kule. Unaona? Haya, kule kwa Mijikenda ameshika wale wazee wa Mijikenda. They are like nyi majamaa mjai kwa gava. This is your time now. Let me show you the way. I'm the way, the truth and the light. Haya, kule kwa Wakale, now where Ruto is coming from, he has managed to split the votes, I think 40-60 or 50-50 from the Emurwa Dikir election. He got 45% of the votes in Kalenjin land where Ruto is coming in. I think that should tell you something. Mimi, background yangu ukiweza kupata over 20%, that should tell you something. People don't love me in my background.
You need to
do a lot of work. Na ukiingia kule kwa Wakale, they are like, wanasema developments zinakuja Mount Kenya, zingine zinapelekwa Western, zinapita tu na trailers hapa tu. Wao ndo wako kwa gava, but they are not getting any developments. So I'm very sure Rift Valley, maybe Rigiji might get some 50% or something. Huko hata hitaji mingi. But it's a good number. Ukiongeza hizo numbers zote, I think the side yenye Rigiji mwenye ata support kwa preso, and I hope it will be Sifuna with someone else. Nikusema tu. Basi nikujie na Subaru. The side that he will support, I think it will be the side that will take the day because hata unajua UDA, that's the mads we were doing. Uhuru comes from Mount Kenya region, but Ruto ashachukua hii Mount Kenya region. So hata Uhuru akuja tuambie Raila atupatie nini. You know, Uhuru built so many things. Hizo miezi 3 zake za mwisho in Mount Kenya region, trying to woo the residents of Mount Kenya region. He built a dam hapa Kiambu. He built some roads in Murang'a. I think the Nyoka Road or something. But it was hard for him to campaign for his candidate. So I think for 2027 it will be very hard for Ruto to prove to us that
something
he won credibly.
And so from what we saw in Olkalou, like you vote, you guard your votes, frisking police officers, not allowing any vehicles to get into the polling stations, like nini nataka na already tuko hapa, like what are you going to do? We are here, you know, we are here. Do you feel it's something we need to implement, and how else can we find new strategies to make sure that votes are not stolen, votes are not rigged? Because I also saw a case where, you know, we normally have the people who are abled differently and people who are like they are age sana, wamekula chumvi sana. I remember what I used to write in initials. And they were saying, definitely according to the article, I think Article 81, the Constitution, they are supposed to have someone to guide them. Like and this person is supposed to guide you and show you the way you're supposed to do it. And they said that some of them were being influenced. Unaambiwa hapana eka huyu, like eka huyu. And these are people who are supposed to be there, neutral, not controlling your vote. But sasa unajua sisi tukiwa huku nje we are guarding votes, we don't know what's happening inside. So what are some of the things you think that we can do to educate each other, to stand with each other, and to make sure that come 2027 we have peaceful elections, and the rightful leader to lead our country forward is actually the person that will be in that seat, not out of rigged elections, not out of corruption, not out of bribery or intimidation as well.
I feel like kulikuwa ni ile time tulikuwa tunasema kura yako siri yetu. If when you vote alafu kila kitu imeisha, we count it as by us. Hakuna haja sijui iende wapi, sijui enda tunaifanyia hapo. Let us know kama ilikuwa ukweli. But then again, hapo koto to booth, that is the most corruption inafanyika. But then I don't know how we can do about the booths, because hatuwezi tena yeka ati ikuwe ni public. I don't know if we would have maybe I guess a video recording.
Tunaona huyu ni 1, huyu ni 2, huyu ni 4. I don't know. I just wish it's something we can practice.
The thing is, you see every political party ama any independent candidate that is vying for any elective seat. So mimi nasimama MP kule kuto Kiharu. I come from Kiharu. And
Nice.
I told you when you see me here, governance, leadership.
Kiharu is, oh my god.
No wonder. Talks a lot.
Every political party huwa wanaeka agents kwa hizo polling station, and each stream lazima ikuwe na agent. Each stream unakuta hii room ni stream 1, hii ingine ni stream 2, hii ingine ni stream 3. Kila stream lazima ikuwe na agent, na kila political party wanakuanga advised invest in agents. The one thing that people say why Raila lost, it was not that Ruto won. Margin ya 200k votes is not a huge margin.
Huge margin, by the way.
Ni kitu ingekuwa easily overturned. But hakuwa na evidence enough ya kufanya koti waseme rudieni hii election, na ingerudiwa he will have won, you see. Because they did not invest in agents. Because unajua agent anaangalia the illegalities of the election process, what is happening, and document everything, because hiyo ndio hutumika kwa court.
No, what if these agents are intimidated?
It always happens. At Olkalau, agents were being intimidated. It is the people who forced the police to retain the agents in the polling station. See, that is what happened in Mbere North. CS Roko aliingia one polling station, akafunga na akafurusha all the agents from the DP who were supporting the opponent from the government side. And that's how they won that seat, because they won with a balance of some 500 votes.
That makes sense.
Naona 500 votes haiko ina make sense, because tukitali hizo kura hawa wase wa DP walikuwa wameshinda, but sasa Ruko akasema hii kiti lazima tukuje nayo. Like they were trying to prove a point. So I think the one thing is, because right now I don't think we can credibly say that IBC itasimamia hii election free and fair. The one thing we can invest in is the political parties coming up with structures to teach the electorate. Ati wanasema sisi ni wase wa Jubilee, tuko na agents 10 kwa hii polling station, tuko na ingine 10 kwa hii polling station. If you really support us, enda support our agents wetu. Usilale. Haya, sisi ni watu wa DCP. Agents wetu kwa hii polling station tuko 15. Lakini pia we need the people power. Because sisi 15 tunaweza kuwa overpowered, hatuna weapons, hatuna guns. But it will be easy for them if the people support them.
Wanja.
For me, I'd say the people, the candidates wenye watakuwa wanavai, and even the political parties who will be supporting these people who will be vying, please let's educate our people.
Yes.
Okay, let's educate our people on all these things. Let them know what power they hold. Let them know that they are the power. Let them know that they don't have to be intimidated. Let them know that they can actually support it directly. You know, like they can actually have like a direct source of power and all that. Yeah, so for me that's it. Alafu kitu ingine, tusimame pamoja. Tafadhali. Tusimame pamoja, let us not be preaching water while we are drinking wine. Tafadhali, when we say it's one term, when we say it's one term, yeah, whatever you'll be supporting, let's just support each other and let us come to a conclusion tukiwa si wote kama a nation.
Yeah. We've had a very wonderful discussion. I'm afraid time is not on our side, unfortunately, but I feel like we need to have this again. We really appreciate this. Thank you for your time, for your intel. So guys, closing remarks and social handles as we wrap.
Wanja.
So I go by the name Wanja Mwangi pale TikTok, Wanja_Ruby, and pale Instagram na pale Wanja Mwangi on what is it called, LinkedIn na Wanja_Ruby kwa Threads.
Happy birthday
to
you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Wanja. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
How old are you now?
Sweet 16.
Till whenever.
Yes,
Miaka ni behind the tent.
Hey. So thank you for inviting me here. I think I introduced myself with my official name. My name is Martin Namboro, but my brand name is Laxi Tines. I'm the founder of Laxi Media. In all social media platforms, IG, TikTok, Facebook, you'll find me by the name Laxi Tines. I'm a journalist, diplomacy student, founder Laxi Media, editor, graphics designer, a leader, all that.
Wow.
Name it. Thank you so much.
A man who wears many hats.
Definitely.
Anyways, guys, Wanina Chanyali Zomboy is my name. Okay, is it social medias?
Not yet.
Ningumu.
Sangine ni ngumu.
Inanishinda lakini tupatane tu Friday Talanta. Tupatane Friday Talanta, we dance, we sing, lakini aki social media. Mfollow Talanta MKU YouTube, TikTok MKU Media Group, Instagram
Rising Tide Media.
Yeah. So yes, all of my people. Mimi, I am from Spain. Mr. Shanghai.
Wow.
All of my people.
Watu wa Spain wanatusumbua. Wanaenda kusumbua hii
For the next 4 years.
For the next 4 years.
Ni kama Arsenal.
Arsenal msiingilie. Arsenal msiguze, msituguze.
Anyway, that has been our time. So remember, please be wise. We have learned a lot from the Olkalau by-elections. Take notes. Please, I hope you had your pen and paper because easy ni vitu mtahitaji mpaka next year. Be very wise.
Yeah, be very
yes,
wise.
eat. If they give you money, take it.
cautious.
But remember, discipline ikifika pale kwa nini, you need something that will last you for 5 years, not just one day. So that has been our time. My name is Abigail Ndegwa. You'll find me on Instagram at Abi_Ndegwa, TikTok Abi_Ndegwa, LinkedIn Abigail Wangoi, and Facebook Abigail Wangoi. Till next time, adios.
Muchachos. Peace.
Yeah, it's a wrap.